So you're thinking about buying property in or moving to Belgrade, Montana, and you want to know what the best areas are or what the different neighborhoods are like. Or maybe you're just looking for the most affordable area, or perhaps something with a bit more open space and land. There are many different areas and neighborhoods and little pockets all over Belgrade. And in this video, I'm going to be going over it and breaking them all down so that you can get the best idea and best understanding so that you can determine what's going to be the right fit for you based on what you're looking for. We're going to go through Google Maps as well as driving all around the area so you can see it for yourself. I'll be showing you just about as much as I can, so let's get right into it. By the way, my name is Hallie. I'm a local real estate agent, and if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Belgrade or Bozeman or the surrounding areas here in Southwest Montana like Big Sky, Three Forks, Ennis, and Livingston, then be sure to subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in Belgrade and those surrounding areas here in Southwest Montana. We get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move here in beautiful Southwest Montana, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to buy or sell or move or invest in the next couple of weeks, couple of months, or even a year, feel free to get in touch. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, or we can even hop on a Zoom call if you'd like, and I'd be honored to help you find your place here. All my information is in the description below. Belgrade is a small town right outside of Bozeman and an overall outdoor-focused community right here in Southwest Montana. With a population of about 13,000 residents, Belgrade is most well known for its roots in agriculture, as well as all of the outdoor adventure that this whole area provides, and of course being the location of the Bozeman Yellowstone International Airport. But let's dive right into the map and take a closer look. As you can see on the map, this is the area as a whole that is considered Belgrade, and it's just about 10 miles away and a very straight shot to Bozeman. Often considered a bedroom community to Bozeman, Belgrade has always been a more affordable alternative when it comes to real estate and rental prices. But as Bozeman has been discovered and experienced growth, so has Belgrade. Belgrade really has a few distinct areas. Of course, there's the older neighborhoods right on the north and south sides of Main Street near downtown with the dining, schools, and Lewis and Clark Park. The park is a fairly central location and is used for the fall festival, farmers markets, birthday parties, and has a wonderful splash pad in the summer. Then as you move just a little further away from downtown, there are the neighborhoods still quite close, like Las Campanas, which is one we'll be taking a look at, as well as on the opposite end, still near downtown, but a bit newer, like Story Creek. Moving out a bit further, there are several neighborhoods to the west of town on the other side of the interstate as well, all with a wonderful variety of home styles and prices, most of which are pretty well established. As we go a little bit further north, there are some newer developments as well, including Prescott Ranch, which is all throughout this area. And then Ryan Glen right in here, as well as Meadowlark Ranch right here. These neighborhoods have stunning views, especially to the north to the Bridger Mountains. As you can see here, there's not a lot between them and those mountains. And if you look a little bit further north out in this whole zone here, you'll see some farmland and lots of wide open spaces. But there's also a few neighborhoods, one of which is Antelope Ridge, which is a beautiful neighborhood of larger custom homes, closer to the mountains with expansive views, not just of those Bridgers, but of the entire valley as well. Now, as we look over here to the west of town, there are several neighborhoods over here, just on the other side of the interstate, all with a wonderful variety of home prices and styles, and most of which are pretty well established. There's also a brand new development in progress just south of town on the other side of the interstate here. It's called West Post. As you can see on the map, there's not actually anything showing here in the satellite imagery yet because it is so new. It's in a very unique location here with some inexpensive lots currently available for both single family and multifamily housing. Those lots are available for around $140,000 each, which is the lowest price in the Bozeman and Belgrade areas. Now, a couple of things worth noting and paying attention to, both the airport location and the train tracks that go through town. If those kinds of sounds are something that you're sensitive to, you're going to want to think about your location when you're looking in Belgrade. The train tracks run right through town here, parallel to Main Street, and of course, just outside of town here is where you're going to find the Bozeman Yellowstone International Airport. The runways, as you can see here, are essentially running parallel to Main Street as well, with some of those newer developments, in particular quite close to that flight path right over in this area, and a couple of others that are just on the other side of it. Overall, the Belgrade area is much like the rest of, Southwest Montana, or really all of Montana, perfect for outdoor enthusiasts with a balance of winter and summer activities and easy access to the mountains all around the entire valley. As you can see, we're surrounded by beautiful mountains in almost every direction. Things to do in Belgrade are plentiful with tourist destinations, incredible hikes, mountain biking, climbing, not to mention skiing, snowboarding, and snowmobiling in the winter with the various, mountain areas and ski areas nearby. There are also a lot of wonderful events. I mentioned the Fall Festival and farmers markets at the Lewis and Clark Park, but not far away, of course, you've got Bozeman and Livingston and Three Forks and Big Sky that also host plenty of other options with music in the mountains in Big Sky in the summertime, as well as Music on Main in Bozeman. There are various art festivals and rodeos all over this part of the state as well. The Belgrade public schools are also fairly highly rated according to niche.com, with 5 public schools, 3 of which are elementary, 1 middle, and 1 high school. So with all of that, let's dive a bit deeper and look at some of these top neighborhoods in the Belgrade area. First and foremost, sticking closer to downtown, there are several neighborhoods just blocks from all of that dining and the park that we've talked about, as well as the library and schools. Many of the homes near this downtown area are historic, charming homes with mature landscaping and easy access to pretty much everything. So we're going to go for a quick drive through the area, taking a look specifically at the Halverson's Additions, which features many historical homes located in this area, as well as Las Campanas just to the southeast here, and Story Creek with many newer homes located to the northwest of downtown. In the varying historic additions, as well as the newer Story Creek and Las Campanas neighborhoods, there are currently 14 active residential listings with a median list price of $600,000, most of which are single-family homes with 1 condo priced at just $300,000. The Halverson's Additions are a well-established neighborhood, very centrally located right off of Main Street. Las Campanas has both single-family and multi-family homes, which are nicely designed with well-landscaped lots. And Story Creek is in the heart of Belgrade and part of a 1,400-unit master plan community at Prescott Ranch, featuring over 72 acres of parks and open space and trails. Story Creek has nice-sized lots with both single-family and multi-family homes. Next, we'll take a look at some neighborhoods generally to the north of Belgrade, including the Prescott Ranch development I mentioned that goes further north and includes Story Creek as part of the overall master plan community. As we go a bit further north of town, the views of the Bridgers are more and more prevalent, with lovely open space between the neighborhoods and the mountains themselves. The central locations of all of these neighborhoods to the north make for easy access to both Belgrade and Bozeman, the airport, and all of the fun the valley provides. So we'll be going for a drive through Prescott Ranch, as well as Meadowlark Ranch and Ryan Glen, located just on the other side of the airport, which also feature newer homes, most of which have been built as recently as this year, 2023, back to about 2015. In these 3 newer developments, there are currently 10 active residential listings with a median list price of $626,000. Again, the majority are single-family homes, though 2 are townhomes. Prescott Ranch itself is a newer development with over 600 units with 3 different home types to choose from, with plentiful parks and open space. Meadowlark Ranch features big Bridger Mountain views and a lot of open floor plan style homes. Ryan Glen has stunning Bridger views, sits near the East Gallatin River, and has lovely larger home sites, some close to half an acre. Now we're going to head over to the west side of town, where there are several lovely established subdivisions as well, with a wide variety of home types, sizes, and lots of lovely green space. River Rock was one of the first and has a lot to offer. And just beyond that is Cobblestone, Landmark, and other neighborhoods with larger lots and beautiful homes, all in this area here. Just beyond all of that, to the north of the interstate is 4 Meadows, which tends to have a variety of newer and older homes, also with larger lots. We'll drive through the whole area, but focusing mostly on River Rock, Cobblestone, Landmark, and 4 Covering the whole area here west of town, there are 14 active residential listings with a median list price of $643,000. River Rock has both single-family and multifamily residential options, totaling 1,200 residential properties with walking paths, several businesses, a school, parks, and more. Cobblestone is very close by, featuring all single-family homes that are typically on half acre or more, with a lovely park right in the center. Landmark, about 3 miles from downtown Belgrade, features 240 single-family homes on half-acre lots, as well as parks and paved trails. And 4 Meadows is a lovely community of single-family homes centered around an old equestrian center, with the majority of the 114 lots at least half an acre as well. Much like Bozeman, Belgrade has some lovely homes to the north of town, getting much closer to the mountains and trails. Some are in established neighborhoods and some are not, but many are on acreage. The homes that are currently listed feature a wide range of property size, from half an acre up to nearly 200. So let's go for a quick drive out north of Belgrade and take a look specifically in the Antelope Ridge neighborhood, but also the views all around this beautiful part of the valley. Many of the homes have a lovely country feel, just 15 minutes or less to Belgrade, and again, spectacular views of those Bridger Mountains. Of the homes north of Belgrade, both in developments and not, there are currently 8 active residential listings with a median list price of $1.75 million. In this same area, there are currently 5 land listings available from 1.77 acres at just under $600,000 to 30 acres or more, listed for between $1.4 and $3 million. The most recent home to sell in the Antelope Ridge neighborhood was a 4-bedroom home that sold just under $1 million, built in 2006 on 1.5 acres. The lots are typically between 1 to 2 acres, and the homes are larger, higher-end custom homes. those are the main areas and some of the top neighborhoods in Belgrade, Montana. Right near downtown, a little bit to the north, further north, and the west being those primary residential areas. Now, it's always important to keep in mind that Belgrade, just like Bozeman and a bunch of the other surrounding, small towns here in Southwest Montana, we are surrounded by mountains. And winter is most certainly something to take into consideration. It's an absolute outdoor paradise for skiers, snowmobilers, and snowboarders, and other adventurers during the winter. Belgrade and Bozeman receive an average of 63 to 82 inches of snow per year, and winters can definitely be harsh, with those low temperatures or even sometimes the high temperatures during the day staying below freezing, often for weeks at a time. The coldest month of January sees an average high of 31 degrees and an average low at night of 8 degrees. Now, the weather patterns, of course, are not going to hit every part of the valley the same. Those closer to the mountains might receive more snowfall overall, but if they're south facing, because there's going to be additional sunshine, that snow might not stick around as long. During the summer in Belgrade, the average high temperature is 85 degrees and the average low is 49. Weather can be variable year round. So as I always say, or have said many, many times before, be sure to be prepared. Bring an extra layer, at least a jacket, because you never know, storms can come through quite quickly. And with that, that wraps up this video on the various neighborhoods, areas, and communities around Belgrade. And as always, I am here to help. Whether you're looking to buy or sell or move or invest in the next couple of weeks, couple of months, or even a year, feel free to get in touch. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or we can even set up a Zoom, and I'd be honored to help you find your place here. And until next time, I hope to show you around town.